So were you DJing around the time when you fell into watches?
Yes, definitely.
What was that transition like?
I was DJing up until COVID.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I was definitely doing watch stuff and selling some watches as I was DJing.
Yeah.
So the transition was very easy because I was already like obsessed with watches, and I was losing interest rapidly in nightlife and fashion. In my mid-30s, I was like, oh God, am I going to do this forever?
Right.
The other thing with DJing is like, unless you're like a world famous DJ, which I wasn't, the money doesn't change much year after year.
Yeah, it's kind of stable.
Yeah, I had friends that were like casually in nightlife, but they also had careers on the side, and like I remember in like 2007 being like, you have to go home early and like go to sleep and wake up and go to your office job. Meanwhile, now those people are like VPs in their companies, and I'm making like not that much more than I was then.
Wow.
So it was, to me, it was an easy transition because I was rapidly losing interest in nightlife. And my interest in watches was rapidly multiplying. Mm-hmm. So really the transition was like, it was pretty natural, and also it didn't hurt that like watches kind of exploded during COVID as well, and nightlife ended, like hit a brick wall.
It's like perfect timing.
Yeah, it really, really was. And I have some friends who were in the similar situations to me, where they were like still DJing, and then like COVID hit, and I was like, okay, now this is the opportunity to do something else, like figure this out.
Yeah,
right.
And then like a few of them kind of just like stuck through DJing and are still DJing, and they're still making that like. Whatever small amount per night. I was like, oh God, now you're 40 and doing this. Yeah. Like we were nervous when we were 30. Like, I mean, if you can make it work, please.
Do you think?
Yes.
Yeah. But like,
but you found your way out of that.
Yeah. Thank God. Thank God. Yeah. But I was never a world famous DJ, so I mean, if your career is popping off, then like good for you. But if you're just doing the normal grind, it's harder. Yeah.